The greatest advent of the 20th century is the freedom to be the fetishist you always wanted to be. My ideal partner, I think, would be someone that I have a lot of chemistry with from the start.
And is really, really purely responsive.
A man who is strong and tough and a little bit domineering.
I would want my ideal partner to somehow be a little resistant and slowly unfold her essence.
A man who takes a hold of my body and wrestles with me with love and tenderness.
Handsome, of course.
Very agile.
The most important thing, he must smell good.
The one that you can connect with.
A sense of sexual prowess.
There's this perfect person out there for me. I just know it.
First there has to be chemistry, and then all the rest of it comes.
Really, you don't pick your partner for the looks.
You won't be able to find it until it happens.
I stayed with him for the longest time because I knew he could help me.
You can certainly outgrow your partner.
I want to taste new people.
So am I a user? Yes, I am. I used him.
I'm out there maybe 4 or 5 times a week.
I do it at least 3 times a week.
My close friends think it's fine, but they don't want to do it. They think I'm a lucky bastard for coming home just all blissed out.
What do my girlfriends think? I don't think they really care. So I don't really think they know what's going on.
They hate it. They're pissed. They're jealous.
I got bit the very first time and couldn't stop.
I started 3-4 years ago.
You know, it is interesting though because it coincidentally occurred as my husband was out of town.
It was a physical thing for me, yeah.
Well, my first time was, okay.
I was nervous at first.
I wouldn't call it a sickness. It's an all-consuming passion.
Definitely is a very sexual experience.
It's enormously intimate.
I mean, you're pressed up close.
The urge to merge.
And luckily the lights are low.
There is no distance.
Dance cheek to cheek.
So chemistry has a chance to really spark fast.
Men even get erections while they're dancing.
I feel like I become one with a man.
It's deeply sensual.
It's seduction.
I think you can have sex on the dance floor. Tango can be foreplay. You can have 4 hours of foreplay on the dance floor. You know, that's kind of how it started and how it continues.
Men danced with men in order to rub up against each other and to get horny, to prepare themselves for the prostitute.
The two of you are building.
We do sensual things in the tango that I wouldn't really think of doing in real life.
It's becoming climactic.
Taking my foot and going inside a man's leg.
Music starts moving you through, then you start in this whirlwind. The energy is spinning through the body and the bodies are spinning in you.
There was one guy, I won't mention any names, but he like started pulling my hair.
Just, yes! You're, oh God, I can feel it right now.
I am sorry, I was overwhelmed with the passion of the dance.
It's a bordello.
I don't think there's sexual harassment at all in tango.
I absolutely have copped a feel.
I mean, just by dancing tango, you're practically copying a feel.
Maybe some men cop feel.
Absolutely.
So he would get a little extra action.
Well, you don't want to lower the hand.
Maybe nibbling on the ear.
You're already there. All you have to do is move your hand 1 inch.
Notice this comes from the older men.
They would like to get into your pants too.
Oh, they love it.
Just the biggest no-no for me.
Surprisingly.
Oh, I get turned off.
It's just a great little,
Oh, God.
I would prefer not to kick him in the balls.
If your heart is there and your passion is there, you're naked. You just have clothes in front of you. Why cop a feel?
It attracts everybody, the good and the bad and the ugly.
There are smart women and beautiful women just as there are everywhere.
There are women that come out there to fill a void.
It's also a way that they can free themselves from sexual repression.
Men is a different question.
Sometimes dance floors are brothels of cruel, abusive, humiliating, predatory games.
We have legendary stories of the milongas in Buenos Aires where there are just packs of vampires ready to suck the blood of any new young thing that should come in unsuspecting.
It's a prerequisite to a good sex life.
It's actually part of our sexuality.
It might take the place of sex, and you can't have it.
It is the sex. I don't think it leads to any sex.
It's really healthy sex.
Tango is like sex because you really feel each other.
Because it's indescribable insofar as what feels good and what feels bad.
Because there are no words.
It is what it is, and it ends when it's over.
Because it's done largely in the dark with your bodies.
The safe sex. It is. It's the safest sex.